Okay. Oh, we're gonna do a special meeting first. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that emergency.
May 28th, 2019, 10 o'clock, special meeting. Emergency meeting, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna call it to order, roll call, Smiley.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
McMurphy here. Number 3, discussion and possible action regarding disaster emergency proclamations for Woods County. And I think this is just an extension
Did you
of
bring it
that
down?
one.
Is that what, the one, that one?
Is that it?
Is that it? Is that the one he brought down?
The Ethan? Yeah, he handed me that.
Is he in the building?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
He had some kind of conference. He said something about Wesleyan and,
Saying go
Yeah,
ahead.
He went and talked to her about it. I talked to him.
I didn't know if he
on the way
wanted to hear what these guys had to allow
in. Okay.
with their.
Well, you might get a hold of him if you want. We'll go ahead. I'll make the motion, we approve this. It's just essentially the one,
I'll
same
say.
as the other one, only the dates have changed to extend it. All in favor?
Aye. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Hey, did you run here at the meeting for a minute?
I'll second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
See you.
All right,
Aye.
this is over. Now, same date, almost same time, we're gonna start the regular meeting. Roll call, Smiley.
Here.
Hammond.
Here.
McMurphy, here. And we're just gonna move new business up to right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna give you the floor.
Okay. I don't know if you are familiar with the Federal Emergency Watershed Protection Program. We work through NRCS through
This is our emergency management
Okay.
director, he'd be in
Yeah.
there.
And what's your name?
Larry Fry.
Larry Fry.
Is that FRE1?
Yes. We
Who
work
you with?
Natural Resource Conservation Service.
There you go.
I'll pass out this little deal our program coordinator put together. Handful of shuffling around.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the little, but basically this program will help save infrastructure. Cannot replace infrastructure. And I think there's a couple of pictures here on this about what we can and cannot do. As far as eligibility, our coordinator has sent in a statewide EDR, I believe it's called, the first emergency documentation. I just visited with her. She's going to have our state conservationists do a statewide emergency proclamation. Some counties already have presidential proclamations. Now, how the funding comes through Congress, that remains to be seen. It talks about here, this is not funded until it comes to special allocation from Congress. We call it emergency, but don't think that it's always a real fast, real fast deal. The other thing in here, in her email, she mentioned that whenever we do the DSRs and she submits them, you all have to be registered with SANS.gov. I don't know if you all or not. Talks about that in here. I don't know if you got enough for everybody of those or not. Whenever she does that, it has to be pulled off of this system. Your name, the DSR the name has to be pulled off of the SANS.gov, and that's basically our payment system, I believe. I am not an expert on this program. I just kind of got thrown into the fire this morning on it to come down here and visit with you.
So,
We need to get registered though.
have we got,
I think we
do
are.
we actually have a presidential
The
emergency?
presidential stuff is on the east side.
Yeah,
There's
so
all
far.
the-
Kay and Noble, the furthest I know of off the top of my head.
There's the ones that have already received that.
But she told me that in the past, another option is our state conservationist, and she was gonna have him do a statewide state conservationist proclamation or whatever they do that. you know, and
Right.
my guess is, just knowing how Congress works, the presidential stuff will get funded first and then the other declarations. In the past, they've funded all of them. Don't know when that's gonna happen. I mean, it sometimes it gets into being a long drawn out process. I just wanted to make you all aware of it. Here, the letter, put it on your, letterhead. It goes to our state conservationist. She put it in here, due to heavy rains on, it was an old one. She just told me that she submitted it from May 20 through 21st, 2019. Up here, it talks about creeks and whatever. She recommended just make it very vague of roads and bridges in Woods County. That way, if you're not tied down to any specific site, you can just make it real vague. Put your sites together here at ASAP. The engineer and myself will probably get up here, get with you all and start touring and looking at your proposed sites of whether or not they're
Well, that's
eligible.
what we're already working with through the state.
That's the
So
same
where-
thing we
how's-
do.
How's this meshed together with going on with the public assistance side?
We just work on stuff that is potential to fail, and they probably help you with stuff that already has failed. We cannot go there because you have that program for the stuff that has failed.
Yeah.
This is for stuff that's in imminent danger of failing, that hasn't failed yet, the roads are still open, but you're, you know, a picture here where you've got erosion right up next to the road. The road's open, that one is probably eligible. This one is past the guardrail, they put road closed signs up, you're not eligible for that one because your other program takes care of it.
Well, it says it's the second time that road was already closed on that
Okay.
deal.
Yeah, what I'm saying is anything that you think potentially you have, make a list of them, be thinking about it. We will get up here, schedule with you, and try to make a tour of them and
Cam.
see
I've got
what
some
you
of that happened this weekend. I've got a new one. There's a new one on me.
I got some shit happening right now.
I didn't know we had a meeting right
That's
there.
what-
Cam, you'll have to talk to him.
It's funny how it works.
Yeah,
Okay, no, you're fine.
I got a
Ooze
whole,
on down there and
yeah.
it oozes, might take a while and
I got the landowners, the whole bank went down and covered up the half the road.
Troy send you a picture?
Yeah.
Man, that's something else.
Who are you sending this letter to?
It'll be to our state conservationist, and here it is. This is a copy letter that you put on your letterhead. You can have that. I
Okay.
made a little bit of scratching on it, but
I got help from the NRCS before with riffraff and stuff around wing walls on
right,
bridges
this
and
is the
stuff.
same program.
And so we may already be registered
Yeah.
from the past,
Yeah.
okay? But we'll need to turn in the losses, the deal.
Right.
So,
We come in there, we'll take a look at them. We do the DSR, the damage survey report. That's when we start estimating what we're going to do and try to come up with some kind of ballpark idea of what it's going to cost. And then April sends that up to Washington. From the time you do that letter, we have 60 days to get the DSRs up there. So
okay.
if there's stuff that doesn't have to be done, I mean, don't just hold on to it forever. I think she said the actual drop dead date for you all to process that letter was July 20th. If you want to do it today or next week or week after next, that's
Well,
fine.
we probably need a few days to
Yeah.
find everything
Yeah.
that's
That's
happened.
what I'm
Get it all in
saying.
the letter, yeah.
So
Well,
what's
we got-
kind of
we
the
might
time
not
frame on
found it.
saying, identify those issues and then from actions of you guys coming out and what?
We have 60 days to do the DSR. She sends it up to Washington, it gets reviewed by the national coordinator, and then it's up to Congress. There's been a lot, to be honest with you, there's sometimes it's 2 years after the storm event before the money shows up.
that sold me right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and fix it.
Yeah.
Well, and the issue with a lot of the stuff that's already in danger of failing now, with stuff coming in and out, if it's something.
Typically, you know, on stuff, if you got a presidential declaration, that might get them a little faster to process it. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that, boy, here 90 days, that, you know, it gets in there, and then from the time we sit there and wait on Congress, and then they give us 220 days to get the work done.
Right, but in other words, we get you up here and you look at it, these situations we got, they've got to be fixed now. And that's okay, right?
You can fix them, but you won't be getting.
Right, I mean,
Right.
They have to be fixed no matter who pays for it, whether it's us
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till 60 days for Congress and 60 days for you.
Well, I just, I understand that.
But there are some things that.
Yeah, well, I mean, there'll be places that.
But you need to look at it
Yeah.
before we fix it, right?
Right.
Or our
Right.
picture's good enough.
No, we need to get up and look at it. Actually, the engineer, when I talked to him a little bit ago, he hoping that maybe here in the next week or two, we'd be up here looking at them with you. But like I said, this is,
I'm out. I ain't got time to wait on it.
yeah. There are things, and there are exigencies, potential exigencies, and those get fast-tracked. And I understand there's some things you can't wait on.
Right.
But there's a lot of this stuff that, it's there, and it's probably not gonna change a whole lot. You've seen some
Depends on
stuff.
how much,
Yeah.
how much more rain we
Yeah.
got,
I've
you know?
been waiting on some of it to dry out.
Yeah.
It's going deeper.
Yeah. But I want to make you all aware of the program. So, and then the Wood Lake pond you had up there.
When you get done here, Ethan, would you have time to run him up there real quick?
Yeah.
Would you mind running?
No, I'd like to take a look at it.
Okay,
I talked to the engineer on that. I don't know, just take a look at it and see.
right.
He said historically in the past, and I don't know exactly what's happened on that structure, whether the pipe is rusted out, it's the old corrugated pipe that's rusted out.
Right, it is, and
Okay.
it's already caved in.
Yeah,
We filled
yeah,
a couple holes.
yeah, he's had issues, said he's tried those in the past and haven't been able to get those approved. But we can
Well-
still give you technical assistance, we'll take a look at it
We're gonna need
anyway.
to- We have to put something back in
Right,
there.
right, we'll take a look at that anyway, and rule change, issue change, yeah, we'll take a look at that.
We'll do
Ethan will run up there with you right
Emergency
quick.
road.
Yeah.
You
but
guys
they
can-
can't.
Young lady, are you with
Continue to
him?
use them.
Yeah,
Leave rentals.
Do you have anything to say?
It's pretty quiet.
Right.
the other thing is land rights, if you do get off your right of way on a private land beyond fence lines. And that has killed some projects in the past also, that is something that takes some time to get land rights and things.
Right.
So they said, let you all know about that up front. It take a long time to get these in the past and killed several projects. Then we do the DSRs and all that other stuff, so. If you've done some of the, in the
Right.
county in the past, you're probably somewhat familiar. I wasn't sure if we had any, this fairly new service area for me. I've been coming up here a few years, so.
Well, like Randy said, he's had some done. I haven't since I've been on.
It was probably 6 or 8 years ago, I don't remember.
Right, we did, I know there were several done in Major County in the 2008, 2009 timeframe. Potentially could have been the same time. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's probably when, and we did 3 bridges there, and there was one that had been done just before I took office.
Yeah.
I know of 4 bridges that the NRCS has helped me with in District 2,
Yeah,
so.
so I mean,
Well, there's some places it'll help, and then there's some places we just have to fix it ourselves,
Yeah.
Well, that's like that riffraff, I was getting by, but it made it better to come in, and, but on that situation, man, who knows, it depends on how quick they get here.
Yeah.
I don't have any roads closed essentially because of
Right.
these situations that happened this weekend,
Right.
but it's just bad spots.
Yeah.
But
Diana, the one by your house, what district did you read that in?
County Road 410.
She showed me pictures.
Yeah.
North, south.
It was.
Where do you live?
South of Kiowa. Yeah,
You're Tyler or Clinton?
Clinton.
Okay. I haven't met you yet, so, okay. They live up there in that old, where, yeah,
Yeah.
they moved in.
There was a site there she was showing.
Montana,
me.
down here somewhere, ain't it?
Williams,
Oh,
Clinton, they bought it.
okay.
That was one, that, I mean, what picture she showed was pretty typical of what you see right here.
Right.
But like I said, the timing wise of it, we call it emergency, but sometimes you begin to wonder what our definition of emergency is. I'll just be honest with you. I mean, I don't wanna,
Right.
but, that's what it explained in her email. I think it was, I read so much different stuff on it, I don't remember. Oh, it's here on this. Congress must pass emergency funding to set aside discretionary funding in the event of an EWP event. Funds are not annually allocated or mandatory. Once funding is received, the construction must be completed within 220 days, 10 days for exigency. So we sit around there and wait and then move all the summer back into the gun again. That's just the way we operate. So,
Well, appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead.
Hey, the Avard Lake deal is about all that's on here. If we want to move to that, and then you go with it.
Well, okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
yeah,
Yep, no,
it'd be probably good for you to.
well, I'd like to, but
Yeah, well, I mean.
I know they got
there's-
other things to
There's
do.
nothing much on here besides
Well,
that, if you,
and
well,
his next
I-
one, yeah.
yeah.
It's his.
Number
Yeah.
7.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but he's just taking it off him.
yeah,
He's circled, they're gone, so that's pretty much a
Yeah.
given. It's what I was getting at.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, how about we do number 6, John, discussion and possible action regarding the Avard Lake.
Yeah, I don't
I mean-
care what we do.
Well,
Let's get them all.
I mean, well, and then David can go. We'll get his input on this too, and we can vote on it for you quick. The concrete deal, that's what you want to do
That's
still.
mine.
I think that's the best deal
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, making the chutes out of concrete is
Okay.
my,
All
that's
right.
mine.
Is that a form of motion?
Yeah,
right.
if that, what are we talking funding now? I mean, how do I proceed? I'm gonna call him and tell him to get with the concrete engineer, this Charlie with the NSRS, is that his name?
Charlie, yeah.
Yeah, he can't do the
Right,
engineering for
right.
this. He's,
Well, I think this will give you, this doesn't commit you to anything, I don't think. It lets you proceed for the concrete deal. To see
that's
where
what
you're-
I'm gonna call him and tell him to get a hold of that engineer and we'll proceed.
You just move forward
Yeah,
in that direction.
yeah, with
And
the concrete. and
Decide on the
stuff.
funding and what afterward, you get
Okay.
the engineering done.
He said he must have met with you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the wildlife dude and.
Yeah, I knew he was up here. I didn't
Mhm.
I'll
just knew he happened to be up
second.
here.
Okay.
Yes, I-
Okay.
Okay, got it.
But if you want to, David, I mean, if you, so you go over what he
Yeah, that
wants
way
to
we
do
can
out
look at
there and,
Nice
Right.
one.
yeah, I don't see anything else on here.
How do you spell it?
I, G-H, that's what we go with, you are.
Oh. Got that. Okay, thank you.
All right, you big guys.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Larry.
Yep, no problem. And there'll be the same engineer, Charlie, be the one to be up here on EWP.
Okay, very good.
Go ahead, I'll take you.
Is this your
Don't forget
hat?
your hat.
Oh, yeah.
Get a sunburn on your head today.
Remember holiday, we'll have to read my hat.
All right, number 4, approval of payroll warrants and claims.
Okay, look right here,
Make that motion.
Second.
You got that other,
You already did it. Oh, you did. We did it first. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, we done the emergency deal.
you
I'll
wanna
have
put
your
a,
resolution.
I'll get it from you.
Okay, okay, thanks.
All right. So that approved number 4. I guess we don't need the ayes. If one of us just makes the motion and seconds, that's pretty much taken care of, isn't it?
Got
is.
both.
I agree.
Okay. Number 5, approval of the minutes of the last meeting, May 20th, 2019.
They look fine to me.
I'll second that. Minutes are approved. Now, sorry. Okay, number 7, discussion and possible action regarding resolution to remove the John Deere backhoe ID number D312-032, cat grader ID number D307-122, and Komatsu track hoe ID number 356-005 for District 1 from inventory is sold, sealed bids number 18, 19, 13 to bid it. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Sorry, that was so wrinkly.
That's pretty much what we sold last week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just kind of a formality the auditor likes to know where stuff went,
Yeah,
is what,
About 5 times.
yeah,
yeah.
so,
Been to.
Yeah.
He'll see that on Gold Rush or something, or see that D1 tag on it.
Yeah, no
To
kidding.
Malaysia or somewhere like that.
number 8, discussion and possible action regarding purchasing a new or used distributor asphalt truck.
That was for me, I'm gonna see if I can get a used one or a new one, and so I can make my pug stuff. I need another piece of equipment, that way David can do his thing and.
So you're gonna go out for
Keep
bid?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do, is go out for bids or,
Well, you're good, we don't need, just discussion, just,
Yeah,
don't need a,
Right.
vote on it or anything.
all right.
I just wanna get Jennifer to solicit for the bids or whatever
Okay.
process.
Okay, number 9, discussion and possible action regarding the use of courthouse lawn for Alva State Bank Customer Appreciation Day.
And it looks like it's gonna be Monday, July 8th
Okay.
on the courthouse lawn.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second. Ought to be hot by then.
Yeah.
There you go. Number 11, approve, disapprove blank purchase order.
So moved.
I'll second. All in favor, we already did that. Number 12, motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second, we are done.